Kelly, thank you. Well, this morning, the Israeli military is calling on all civilians in northern Gaza City to evacuate southwards as it maintains its bombardment of the coastal enclave.
Those are in response to Hamas terror attacks that have now killed more than 1,200 people.
That as more than 420,000 people have been displaced in Gaza. This morning, we also know U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin just arrived in Tel Aviv. He's expected to meet with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during this visit.
Well, Israel's military has told some 1 million Palestinians living in Gaza to evacuate the north. This morning, the death toll continues to rise in the war between Israel and Hamas, with now nearly 3,000 people who have been killed.
And supporters for the people of Israel and Gaza both hosting events downtown on Monument Circle, drawing hundreds of people yesterday. Our Gina Glaros is joining us in studio with how both sides actually came face to face.
Good morning to you both. This war happening half a world away is now sparking outrage on the streets of downtown Indianapolis. This morning, we know the rallies last night were mostly peaceful. There was at least one person taken into custody. We are working to learn more from IMPD this morning about that incident as emotions ran high last night. Passionate chants, signs, and pointed messages at the rallies on Monument Circle. Pro-Palestine and pro-Israel groups both gathering here. Signs remembering loved ones lost in the war or those who are still missing this morning. One man from Ukraine has the Israeli flag draped across his shoulders in honor of his mother living in Israel, but his reason for being at the rally is because he can.
My grandparents, who I don't have a chance to see it, die in World War II to be able to preserve our social ability to have a right to live and freely expose our beliefs.
Yeah, so many stories from Hoosiers. We spoke to this man who stood with a Palestinian flag in his hand calling for peace between Israel and Gaza. You're going to hear from him at 6:30 about the innocent children involved who are caught in these attacks overseas.
It's so sad because there's a difference in many people's eyes, most people's, that Hamas is much different from Palestinians, and that's some of the messages they're trying to get out.
We will see you in just a bit, Gina. Thank you.
Well, this morning we are hearing from a fisher's woman whose husband is trapped in Gaza. Susan Abdel Salam tells us her husband is Palestinian and an American citizen. He traveled to Gaza in late September to be with his family that he hadn't seen in over a decade. She tells her husband when she talks to him when she can, but Susan doesn't know how to get her husband home.
We didn't expect this to happen. My husband would not have went over there if we knew anything was going to happen. But unfortunately, he is stuck, and I'm trying to get him home the best way I can. I'm doing all the things I know to do.
Susan has reached out to her representative, Congresswoman Victoria Spartz, for help. We contacted her office about the case, and they tell us they are working on it. Susan says she spent the morning filling out paperwork that will eventually be in the hands of the State Department.
Well, right now we are monitoring any breaking news on the conflict. It's a good time to make sure you have our mobile app downloaded so you get that latest information as it comes in. Plus, all of those conversations with people here in Indiana with ties to those living in Israel and Gaza are at WTHR.com as well.